All right, I get it. Fair enough. You want to become successful with vending machines in 2025. So what do? You binge watch all the vending machine videos on YouTube. You Google all the top sites where you can find the best and the highest quality vending machine brands. You ask ChatGPT to create cold calling scripts, email scripts, DM scripts, all the scripts you need. And the business plan AI created for you might even tell you that just stocking popular items is going to make you millions. Well, listen up. In today's video, I'm going to share 5 psychology secrets that will separate the nightlife vending operators making hundreds of thousands of dollars in 2025 from the people still wondering why their snack vending machines sit full. And most importantly, I'm gonna share secrets that you probably will not find anywhere else, because I'm not gonna tell you, oh, just stock Zins or place machines in bars, because heavens forbid you actually learn the psychological secrets that make people reach for their wallets at 1 a.m. at a nightclub and just buy impulsively. No, I'm not gonna give you any of that BS advice that's built specifically for people who wanna play with vending machines instead of making real money with them. Now, I'm gonna give you 5 psychological principles you can and should start implementing today in bars, nightclubs, casinos, and other 21 plus venues. Principles that are already making me 6 figures every single year. And by the way, if you're feeling stuck or wondering if this is the kind of vending business for you, I'm gonna leave a link in the description below to learn more about my vending machine franchise opportunity. Franchisees get their machines, pre-vetted lead lists with direct contact info to the owners of these bars and nightclubs, the best scripts, custom sales materials, wholesale supplier relationships, and ongoing support to launch this proven system in their cities. So if you're ready to stop making excuses and start making real money with vending machines in this unique niche, well, in that case, make sure to pull up your notes app and pay very, very close attention to what I'm about to share. Here are the 5 psychological secrets you need to master in order to become rich with nightlife vending machines in 2025. Secret number 1 might actually be the most important one, because it's the one principle that actually makes every other vending strategy work. This principle will determine whether you get premium prices or get customers just walking past your machines in bars and clubs. And what am I talking about here? I'm talking about the painkiller principle. People will happily pay insane markups if it solves a problem right now. There was a study out of MIT that showed people are willing to pay up to 4 times more for medicine when they are in pain compared to when they are not. And that is why Zins fly out of my machines. They cost me $4 and I sell them for $13. That's about a 70% margin. Last month alone, we sold 378 cans of just Zin. And no one is comparing prices when they're having a blast at a bar with friends during peak hours at 1 a.m. For an extra $5, why would I leave the bar to go to the nearest gas station down the street? Plus that round trip would cost me a minimum of 30 minutes during prime time. And that same logic applies to phone chargers. My portable pre-charged phone chargers cost me $3 and I sell them for $15. That's an 80% profit margin. People are on Instagram and Snapchat filming, texting when their phone dies and it's game over. They do not want to beg the bartender for an outlet. They want to charge it right now, and that urgency justifies the price. And nightlife psychology works exactly the same way. The difference between charging premium prices and having full machines isn't completely about the location itself. It's actually how effectively you position yourself as solving immediate pain points. Secret number 2 is something most vending operators completely ignore, and it's costing them massive amounts of money. The skill I'm talking about here is location psychology. Not all bars are created equal. What sells in one spot can just flop in another. Gay bars are a great example. Products like Rush sell out every single weekend there. Put them in a college bar and no one touches them. Even vape brands vary by city. One brand might crush in Miami while it collects dust in Dallas. Yeah, there's actual science here backing this up. Researchers found where people live literally changes what they want to buy. And it's not just random. Your location is everything. Understanding nightlife psychology means recognizing that different venue types create different customer mindsets. And a high energy nightclub requires different products than a chill wine bar or a sports bar during prime time. The same customer in different nightlife environments will buy completely different products based on the social context and atmosphere. And that's why I built Podplug, my nightlife vending company, as a franchise. We already know which products work in which markets. Instead of guessing and wasting money on products that don't move, our franchisees get proven playbooks tailored to nightlife spots in their city. Most vending operators miss this completely, but the way people pay changes how much money they spend. And we're talking double your sales just by switching payment method. Here's why. Cash makes you think twice. Cashless makes you just swipe without thinking. Harvard Business Review even covered this. When people tap their card, their brain literally does not process the pain of spending. Less friction equals more sales. In nightlife environments, this effect gets amplified. Add time pressure and it gets even crazy. If someone's Uber is pulling up or the DJ just dropped a banger song, they're not leaving to find a cheaper charger. They're tapping their card quick and getting on with their night. When customers are already in a fun, social mindset and don't want anything to interrupt their experience, cashless payments remove the last barrier to impulse purchases. That's why modern nightlife vending machines with tap-to-pay capability consistently outperform any vending machine that requires cash, especially in bars and nightclubs where people want instant gratification. Secret number 4 is the one that always makes me laugh, but it's also one of the most powerful psychological drivers in nightlife environments. One person buys a mystery bag, and then the whole group buys one too. I've literally seen a vending machine get more attention than a DJ for 10 minutes straight. People crowd around, rip open bags, laugh about what they got, and flex it to their friends. Suddenly, dead corner of the bar turns into a party. Psychologists call this herd behavior. We copy each other when making decisions in groups, especially in high energy environments like bars. And mystery bags are a perfect trigger for that. When one person in a group makes a purchase, it gives social permission for others to spend money too. And when that purchase creates environment for the whole group, it becomes socially valuable beyond just the product itself. In nightlife environments, purchasing decisions aren't individual, they're group activities. People want to participate in what their friends are doing, especially when alcohol is involved. And the most successful nightlife vending products aren't necessarily the most practical ones. They're the ones that create moments where people want to share and experience together. The 5th and final secret is understanding that at the end of the day, this business is not about selling products. It's about understanding human behavior. In nightlife environments, all these psychological principles stack together to create an almost irresistible buying impulse. Painkiller positioning when someone needs something immediately. Social proof when they see what their friends are buying. Time pressure when their ride is arriving. Cashless friction removal for instant gratification. FOMO when they don't want to miss out. Monopoly advantage when you're the only option. The customer isn't thinking about pricing. They're thinking about solving their immediate problem right now and getting back to their fun. Most vending operators focus on products and margins, but the real money comes from understanding the psychological context of bars and nightclubs. People in nightlife environments are already primed for impulse purchases. They're social, they're having fun, they're less price sensitive, and they value convenience and experience over saving. And when you combine all the right products with the right psychological triggers and the right nightlife environment, customers don't just buy, they thank you for being there. The barrier between understanding psychology and actually implementing it to a vending machine business has never been lower. And that's exactly why I have built my vending company into a franchise. Look, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, this is not cheap. You need around 25K liquid to get started with our franchise system. But instead of spending thousands in startup capital trying to figure this out on your own, buying the wrong machines, stocking products that don't sell, and placing them in locations that fail, our franchisees get a proven system from day one. You get the right machines, the right products, with competitive wholesale pricing, vetted nightlife locations, and put them where psychology does the selling for you. Machines can even be wall mounted and installed in under 60 minutes and can generate enough profit to achieve financial freedom in the right nightlife spot. The psychological principles that I just shared aren't theoretical. They're the foundation of a proven nightlife vending system that's already generating 6-figure incomes for me and other operators who understand them. And you have never been in a better position right now. The psychology is proven. The nightlife market is massive. The technology exists to implement these triggers automatically. And the operators who learn these psychological principles now, while the majority is still focused on traditional vending machines, will have a massive advantage in the growing nightlife vending market. So before you think vending is about snacks and sodas, remember, it's really about psychology. And if you want to get into nightlife vending business that already uses these triggers to print cash, check out the link below in the description to apply for the PodPlug franchise opportunity. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video and see you in the next one.